Finally. It's been a lot longer break from making videos than I expected it was going to be, but I finally feel like I can start making them again. I'm heavily pregnant. I've got 2.5 more months until our third baby is due. And things after kidding season just kind of piled on top of me, and thinking about picking up the camera and making a video filled me with so much dread. I was spending every single night doing chores with the goats, bawling my eyes out. So I figured that it probably wasn't the best time to make videos, because the last thing you guys want to do is watch weeks upon weeks of me crying while taking care of goats. And that has basically been the past month and a half, 2 months for me. So now that I am mentally sounder and we've got kidding season done with and our goats are finally healthy and everything's kind of calmed down a little bit, hopefully I can get back into the swing of things when it comes to making videos, and then the new baby will come and we'll see what happens then. Things have changed a lot. If you are new and you haven't watched any videos, we run a small micro dairy in Maine. I breed registered, ADGA registered Nubians and lamanchas, and we make cheese, we sell lots of baby goats. Hi. So I can't remember if last video I had gotten our license reinstated for this year, but if I didn't, for those of you that are returning and have been patiently waiting for me, thank you. And we have gotten our license again for 2025. We are now licensed to sell heat-treated milk as well as Chev. We just had the dairy licensor out yesterday, actually, Monday, to get some more samples. I have samples tested monthly now to keep our license up to date. The creamery looks a lot different. We have new machinery. We're now milking with a milking machine. That's a huge step. It's definitely saving my swollen pregnant hands. And we've sold and added a ton of goats. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys milked, because they are right now being quite good, but they will get noisy because we are a little bit past milking time, right? And of course, with the milking machine, it is very loud in there. So I'll show you what our new routine looks like with that. I'll probably play some nice background music. We'll get night routine done and over with. And then I'll show you who has stayed, who has left, all the babies. We didn't even post all of the kidding videos. I have some that I recorded, and I might post at a later time if you guys are interested in watching those. And yeah, we'll do that. Little babies! Little babies! What are you doing?
Some days I wake up with my eyes closed.
Watch out! No.
Enjoying the world in its endless slumbering state. A spinning shadowland that dreams is wide awake. Your words are strange and unfamiliar, and they glow with light that soaks right through my skin, bringing color to the hidden life within. I just wanna wake up someday. I just wanna fall asleep. Will your voice help me remember Two dumb dogs fighting for the same bone, and they're all alone in a world of so much hurt. Couple casualties of insincerity. My life's a constant state of worry. Will I disappear into the silent deep, where the sound began and our echoes meet? I just wanna wake up someday. I just wanna fall asleep. Will your voice tell me remember? Don't forget me. I'm small, but my voice is loud. I'm small, but my voice is loud. We're small, but our voice is loud. We're weak, but our hearts are strong. We're small, but our voice is loud. We're small, but our voice is loud.
So things are quite different here. We've got a lot of different steps. We've got a finished creamery, and you probably, if you don't follow us on Facebook, which I do update daily, multiple times a day usually, then you probably noticed some new faces, and you also probably didn't see some faces that you usually see. Girls, watch out, please. Excuse me. So this year, this past kidding season, we freshened out 12 does. We had 12 does kidding. We were milking 12 does at the end of kidding season, which was a lot. 12 does is a lot. I believe we had a total of 26 kids. We had mostly bucks. Oh, that is an awful scream. We had mostly bucks out of that 26. Very few does. And we only had, out of all of them, one dead on arrival kid, which was Dance's one of her quads, who came out and he just wasn't completely formed. So I feel like that's a pretty good kidding season. I mean, we had all healthy kids other than that. They have all grown well. We had 2 cases of pneumonia with the kids, which didn't surprise me. We had some really awful weather. And we had another one, our lamancha doe, or doeling, who got a little bit sick, and we were afraid that it was listeriosis because we did think we had a case of listeriosis with Lone Star. It was super scary, and I think that it was kind of around the time when I stopped recording, not because I didn't want to share it with you guys, but more because I was just so overwhelmed with goats kidding back to back, and then we had the possible listeriosis case. We had a doe that got staph on the outside of her udder, which is very common, but it was super stressful. We also had Dance, who ended up getting mastitis, so her udder went uneven. It was subclinical mastitis, so it's a little bit harder to catch. And yeah, just things back to back going wrong, and it was just too overwhelming to talk about or to record and edit videos and look back at all these things that were going wrong on the farm. So what we did was we ended up selling some does and milk, which I had planned on doing this year anyways. We sold Creeper, and we also sold Milky Way with Creeper, which was Creeper's daughter. And we sold Cinnamon and Sugar, which were our two first goats, our two original goats. So that was really hard. Creeper was like our third goat. So all of our original stock is gone now. Did we sell anybody else? I think it was just the two pairs. Yeah, so just the two pairs. We did kid out Alder, who was my AI doe, the doe that I AI'd. And she gave me a single doeling, which is super exciting. So we have her. We still have Dance's two does that were born here. Of course, we still have Daisy, which is the doe out of DC, our lamancha. And you guys watched us get Daisy, or DC. You guys watched us get Dance and Alder. But I think the only new face other than that, when it comes to adult goats, is we picked up at a goat show the other weekend. I know I didn't record it. Shame on me. But we picked up our second lamancha. She is a Castamer's goat, which is super exciting. She comes from Rustic Woods. She was the first udder milking yearling at ADGA Nationals last year, which was 2024. And she's producing, I think her milk test from her previous home was 16 pounds a day, so 2 gallons of milk a day we're getting out of her. She is a powerhouse of a doe. She's 2 years old, and she's absolutely gorgeous. So this is Blaze right there. And there's DC, our other lamancha. Oh, Blaze again. And then, of course, I'll show you our keeper kids. And as well as the keeper kids, we did have 2 does shipped in from Utah. So they came in on an airplane, which was really cool. And I meant to record that as well, but just everything was overwhelming. So this is Dance's kid. This is Daisy. This is, oh no, this is not Daisy, sorry. This is Tiny Dancer. And this is Moonwalk, her twin sibling. We did bring Tiny to the last show, and she was second place in her class, which is super exciting. It was a big class of, I think, 14 juniors. This is Willow, my AI doe. She is so pretty. And Daisy, our lamancha baby. And then these 2 does were shipped in from Utah. These are from Midnight Milkers. If you haven't looked them up, I highly suggest it. I've been looking at Midnight Milkers for a really long time, specifically their buck, My Enchanted Acres Wrath of Khan, who's a Candyman son. He's super impressive. His daughters, he's got some daughters that freshened this year, and they are all really, really nice. So I have a Khan daughter here, and then I also have a Khan granddaughter here. And I have some Khan semen coming as well. So that's super cool. So hopefully these won't be the last, that won't be the last Khan daughter on the farm. And what else is new? I want to do a tour of the creamery for you guys. I'll do a different video of that. I do have Daisy, our lamancha, has an umbilical hernia. I will also do a whole nother video of that. She goes in to possibly get surgery Friday. So I'll bring you along on that. I'll talk more about that at a different time. But I figured I'd put together something easy, our new routine, kind of talk about why I've been gone, and get back into the swing of making videos. We do have bucks. I forgot about that. I've got some baby bucks. Greg went to Ohio, and he brought home a Troubled Acres buck and a Hanabu buck. We still have our little lamancha buck, and I have 2 screaming boys down here. This is a halo son. This is a cookie son. We're not keeping them. I just have not found them homes yet. Hi. But everybody's doing great. Other than that, of course, with spring coming, everybody's so unhealthy, and the parasites are up, and everybody just kidded, so everybody looks skinny, and they just didn't want to show it to you guys, I guess. But everybody's looking really good now. Everybody seems pretty happy. Hi, please. Oh, be nice to the babies. I will get bottles together because I am still bottle feeding 2 of the bucks and all of the girls except for Daisy. And then I'll wrap it up and call it a night because I'm tired. And despite how sunny it is out right now, it is almost 7:30, so it's basically past my bedtime.